The nationwide manhunt for a man out of Cleveland that gunned down an innocent bystander. A $50,000 reward is now being offered for any information leading to an arrest. Steve Stevens is accused of shooting and killing 74-year-old Robert Godwin Sr. in Cleveland Sunday afternoon about 2 o'clock after that man had just had a family meal, Easter meal, with his 10 children and 14 grandchildren. This shooting is now raising questions about crime and social media and how it should be handled.
Joining us now to talk about this is attorney Dahlia Safer. And Dahlia, Mark Zuckerberg's on the record. He says, thank you. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
He says Facebook Live is the future of Facebook. So it's not going away. My question to start is, are we going to start hearing more about Facebook's legal responsibility to keep people safe?
Well, the answer is no. We know what the legal responsibility is, and generally they don't have any legal responsibility to moderate, to flag, to do anything. What they do is moderate because it makes good business sense, it makes good moral sense, and yes, we have Facebook Live. Facebook tried music sharing. It's tried so many different widgets and apps and platforms to make the site be the go-to for everything we do, but of course, those things can be abused.
But I just have to ask you, like you said, when Facebook started this Facebook Live, they meant it for good. And it was only a tool that celebrities and public figures could use. Now it's open to everybody out there. And we're seeing so many incidents where it shouldn't be open to everybody.
Well, I think you can abuse a video just as easily as you can abuse a photo and share content that's graphic, that's pornographic.
But why are we so obsessed with Live?
We're obsessed with Live because we want to be there in real time. We want to be at the wedding we couldn't be at. We want to watch the concert we couldn't go to. Why not tell people where we are, what we're doing, just as we do in photos in real time, but now live via video.
Okay, so in the case of Steve Stevens, in what happened in Cleveland, I have heard the police say it appears as though this was premeditated. He decided, I'm going to make a statement by posting this live on Facebook. As an attorney, could you see a future where perhaps a surviving family member might say, I'm going to sue Facebook because they're creating a vehicle by which people are exploiting it violently? I mean, this seems like
it's not the first type of suit that there is. There's people who've been victims of the Pulse, family members of the Pulse nightclub shooting, families who've been impacted by ISIS. So this is not a new suit for Facebook or Twitter or any of these social media platforms. Each time, however, they are immune from liability under this act that's called the Communications Decency Act that says we're not liable for the user's actions, we're just providing the platform.
And while we're talking about this case out of Cleveland, we've had a couple of cases right here in the Chicago area. A 15-year-old girl who just a couple of months ago was raped, allegedly, while people sat by and watched. Again, we had a teenage disabled or a kid with special needs. He was badly beaten by 4 suspects. They're in custody. What responsibility do the viewers at home have to pick up the phone and call police? People in Cleveland, they did call 911 after they saw what happened with this guy there that's
and the argument is not fast enough. And there's also this concept of a bystander's effect.
Right, exactly.
If you're watching something live and you see, and you can tell on Facebook Live how many other people are watching at the same time.
Right.
Oh, there's 400 other people watching this. One of them will make the call. I don't want to get involved or I don't want to be bothered. Of course, that's a terrible moral decision, but not an illegal one.
But even here, the police superintendent, Eddie Johnson, said anybody that stands by and watches a crime occur like that, you could be arrested and charged as well.
I think it'd be very difficult to do it in the online context.
Okay.
If they can demonstrate that you were some sort of accomplice or that you liked and shared in a way that showed you were encouraging the dissemination of that content, maybe.
Well, let me flip it. Could you make an argument to Facebook if there is suspicious behavior by an individual leading up to a violent crime and Facebook did nothing to take down the site, could they not be held liable?
Still no.
Okay.
They still have protection under this Communications Decency Act, but I will tell you that there's a fascinating underbelly to Facebook, which is they hire hundreds or thousands of employees around the world whose sole task it is to view horrible images online and determine if they should be flagged. Once they've been flagged, determine if they should be removed or not. So Facebook does actively try to remove offensive content, graphic content, but again, it doesn't really have, at least in the United States, any actual legal obligation to do so.
Well, Facebook is coming out with a statement saying that they prioritize the reports with serious safety implications for the community, and they're working on making that review process go a lot quicker. Yesterday, on Sunday rather, when they saw the video posted by, of course, this man that's out on the run, they did take it down immediately. So.
All right. Well, Dahlia, good information. Thanks so much.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much. We appreciate it.